Hey, I'm Mike Baccarella, and today we're going to take a look at a pentatonic scale pattern I got from John McLaughlin. Let's take a look. This pattern comes from Mahavishnu Orchestra's song Birds of Fire, and John McLaughlin plays this in the key of E minor, but today we're going to look at this in the key of A minor. So typically when we play pentatonic scales, we play them 2 notes per string. And so when I look at scale patterns in the pentatonic scale, I tend to look at them as the higher note from a pattern or the lower note from the pattern. So if we play a regular pentatonic box that we all know, we have a low note, high note, low note, high note, low note, high note, and so forth on each string set. And so that's the way I kind of view some of these patterns, is combinations of low and high from the fingering. John starts his pattern on the low note from the 4th string, and then goes down to the 5th string and plays both notes, descending. Then he goes back to the 4th string and plays high, low, high, and then goes to the 3rd string, low note, and then plays both notes descending on the 4th string again. So we have, and then the pattern keeps going. So he goes back to the 3rd string and plays high, low, high, 2nd string, low note, high, low from the 3rd string, and then high, low, high on the 2nd string. On the 1st string we have the high note, then high, low, and then we do high, low, high on the 1st string. So here's the whole pattern slow. Now this pattern in and of itself is pretty simple. Now we can take this to the whole range of the scale because we skipped the 6th string. And the basic pattern is just playing, this 3 notes descending, and then repeat these. While the pattern keeps ascending through the scale, it's descending. Every time you get to a new high note, you go back down. So I think that's a really cool, interesting pattern. Now the pattern doesn't have to end here. We can take it around to all the 5 different pentatonic patterns. This is a really simple pattern that John McLaughlin played, but obviously he plays it at 1,000,000 miles an hour, which makes it cool in and of itself. But I think it's a cool little pattern that is different than our typical ascending and descending patterns, groups of 3s, groups of 4s. This one kind of jumbles itself up a bit. I think it's kind of fun and worth getting into our playing. Thanks for checking this lesson. See you next time.